Hey, Steve Buller here, and I am super excited today to share with you our Start to Success formula. If you are a salary slave and you want to start spending your time working on your own business around something that actually inspires you, you're in the right place. Now, maybe you're not even an employee, and that's all right, but that just means you should have even more time on your hands. And what could time better be spent on than building your own business, building some value in your life? So, either way, you're going to be super glad you made it here today, because I'm going to give you the formula for building a knowledge business that creates valuable products and generates automated income. Okay? Let's dive right into it. So first off, I want to start by addressing that renowned term, automated income. Some people refer to it as passive income, but my favorite term for it comes from one of my mentors, Bill, who called it mailbox money. You go to the mailbox and the money's there. Nowadays, we get even more instant gratification because it just clears our bank, right? Direct deposit all the way. And the number goes up. But here's the key point. That money is not automated from the beginning. And it won't just show up if you're passive. So the better way to think of it is front-loaded, which means you put in the hard work up front, and then it pays dividends for years to come. A simple, although extreme example of this is a book like Harry Potter. J.K. Rowling finished writing that series years ago, but she is still making millions from it, from book sales, movie permissions, merchandising rights, and more. Keep this concept in mind, because it's pivotal to a knowledge business. So what is a knowledge business? It starts with the concept of a lifestyle entrepreneur, a phrase popularized by Tim Ferriss in his book, The 4-Hour Workweek. Lifestyle entrepreneurs focus on three things. First, flexibility of time, so they can manage their business with as little time as necessary. Second, freedom of location, so they can work where and when they want. And third, low fixed costs, so they can start and manage their business with low overhead. Then, a knowledge business combines this concept with the other concept of information products in an area that inspires you. You can make and deliver info products at any time from anywhere with a computer. The fact that you're focusing on an area of inspiration also reinforces the lifestyle entrepreneur who asks the question, how do I build a business around my lifestyle instead of the other way around? And by focusing on an area of inspiration, again, instead of whatever you happened to go to school for before you really knew what you wanted to do, or whatever you were able to find a job in because somebody was paying, this way, you're ensuring that you will remain curious and passionate about your business over the years. So if any of that sounds appealing, then pay close attention to this formula. A lot of people are implementing this proven system to take back their lives by creating automated income. This world changes quickly, and you must be prepared to change with it. I can show you the formula, but you need to apply it. As you know, in case I don't say this often enough, I quit my job to help you quit yours. And that's why today you're going to get instant access to this 5-lesson course that I call the Start to Success formula. You're also going to get an ebook titled 5 Steps to Break Your Golden Handcuffs, which is the formula put into a workbook format. Today, these will teach you who, what, where, why, and how to create your knowledge business and take your life back today. Together, these two are going to do that for you. All right? Now, if I can get personal just a little bit really quick, the reason I quit my job really had nothing to do with money. After working for a decade in finance, I'd learned a lot about business and I was making plenty. I was making, enough to be happy. The reason I quit was because I was tired of working on someone else's schedule, feeling chained to my desk, and not enjoying the work I was doing or even feeling like I was having any real impact on people. So because of all those reasons, I was not happy. So on top of the course and ebook, because it really is my mission to help you break those golden handcuffs, boom, I'm throwing in some incredible bonuses to go along with the formula. But we'll get into those in a bit, okay? Now, you will come to learn that I love starting lessons with quotes. I think you get so much inspiration, but also just wisdom from these quotes. So today, like any other day, we're going to start with one. And today, we have a doozy. This beauty is from Bob Dylan. He says, "Some formulas are too complex and I don't want anything to do with them." That's pretty funny, but it's also wise. Because if someone says that they have a formula and all you need to do is implement it, but it's so complex you'll never be able to do it, then what good does that do? That's why I boiled this process down to a simple, proven 5-step formula that will help you create a strategy that will keep you headed in the right direction, and you'll pick up tactics to handle any goals or obstacles along the way. So, let's take a look at the steps in the form of questions. First, why do I want to build a business? Now, you may already have an answer to this, or at least you may already think you have an answer to this. But trust me, it's worth spending some time to dig deeper. In fact, this is the most important step. I'll just say that. And that's why it comes first. Here you'll learn about your values and motivation, and the psychology behind it. You'll get your brain working for you instead of the other way around. Second, what subject inspires me? The truth of it is that being an entrepreneur isn't easy. There will be more dramatic highs and lows than pulling a steady paycheck. Again, to be honest though, and personal here, that's the beauty of it. Who wants to just coast through life in a mediocre gray twilight, I think is what Teddy Roosevelt called it. Those highs and lows are what make you live, make you feel alive. Anyway, there's going to be more highs and lows, so you must find an area that makes you curious and passionate. Curiosity will ensure that you keep learning and are a true expert, and passion will make you put in the work necessary to see your business succeed. Third, who wants to learn about this? When it comes to actually starting your knowledge business, this is where the rubber meets the road. A business needs customers, so it's imperative that we focus on our customers from the beginning, even before they've paid us anything. You, right now, I consider you my customer, and I'm here to serve you. We need to be inside our customers' heads and give them what they want. Fourth, how will I add value to their lives? I'm going to cheat and just give you the answer on this one. It's through your products, the products you sell. Okay? But developing the right products for the right people in the right format at the right time is a bit more involved. We'll get into the details of how to create killer products that sell. And fifth, where will I set up shop online? We have to reach our customers in the best way possible. And nowadays, it's incredibly easy to do this online. We'll cover exact software, marketing funnels, and email communication to take your customers from strangers to fans. Now, I'm sure you're a smart one. So you're counting, and maybe you read it in the title or the subtitle earlier, and you're saying, let's see, we covered why, how, there's some other ones in there. You're absolutely right. We skipped when. And when is not included because I have the answer for you right now. When is now, right now. Guys, I don't want you to delay another day. I don't want you to delay any more time in going after whatever it is you truly want in this life. So if I can help you with that, then I want to. And I want you to start taking life by the horns, whatever you want to call it. If it's something else, whatever it is out there, you should don't delay. Just do it today, okay? But if there's any way that I can help you, that's what I'm here for. All right? So, that is the most important part of the formula. When is now? I know I said that why was the most important, but I guess I was lying, because this is the most important part of the formula. And I think life in general. The people who act in life, who see something that they want and take steps to get it, are the ones who end up successful and happy. It's up to you to act, but please do, like I said, do not let another day go by before starting the future you really want for yourself. Here's a single sentence that I came up with while pondering Seneca's On the Shortness of Life. If you haven't read that book, read it. It'll kick you into gear. But I hope this sentence I came up with really encourages and empowers you. How life you're long... well, it doesn't teach you how to talk, I guess. But anyway, how long your life is depends on how much of it is your own. It's time to stop working 9 to 5, or even more probably, for someone else's dream, and to start working towards your own. Boom. A little bit of a paraphrase from Seneca, but that's how I phrase it. Okay, so if you're still watching and you haven't clicked through yet, that's great. If my voice cuts off right now, then awesome. You're moving on and you're going to find some great stuff. If you're still here though, and you want to listen a little bit more, I'm going to go into some details on the 5 steps. And just know that the next page is going to have all those details there. So if you tire of my voice, then just click through and we'll get you all educated and up to date on the next slide. All right? So, we call the first step employee to entrepreneur. And we ask the question, why do I want to build a business? Here's what this lesson will cover. Understand your values. Tony Robbins says that we all have different moving toward and moving away from values. Do you know yours? What future do you really want to work towards? Next, understand your motivation. Once we know what we want, we need to understand how we operate as individuals. What drives you? Visualize success. If you think this is woo-woo, you need to think again. Research has shown the power of visualization and thinking big. Learn from failure. Failure is our biggest teacher, and we will all experience some degree of it, time and again. But the more you can learn from others' trial and error and others' failure, the better off you'll be. That's where our lessons come in. Last, reward yourself. In line with your motivation, you have to reward yourself at appropriate times to program yourself to work towards those values. It's kind of a cycle that feeds itself. Don't you deserve a reward now and again? You have to celebrate, right? Now, the amount of clarity you'll get from this lesson alone is worth a lot. You'll understand what drives you, and you'll know what your next move is to make sure you end up getting what you want. All right? Moving on to the second step, discover your wheelhouse, where we answer the question, what subject inspires me? In this lesson, we'll identify your strengths. Business guru Peter Drucker says that we must all start with our strengths, but that very few of us know what those are. Next, we're going to identify your passion. Being an entrepreneur is not easy, like I said, and you must keep your eye on the prize. To do this, you have to have curiosity, inspiration, and passion around your wheelhouse. By the way, if you don't know what wheelhouse is, it's a baseball term. It just means the area of the batting box or whatever that is most likely to give the hitter a home run. That's what we're aiming for here, is to get you a home run. Okay. So the next one is to leverage your life. Fortunately, you've already done the hard work. You have a job, hobby, or passion, right? Learn how to leverage it to create your knowledge business. Last, we're going to fill in the gaps. You got to fill in, stuff that you don't know. the broad business knowledge so you can package your wheelhouse knowledge. That's where we come in. This lesson paints a clear picture of what you will stake claim to. You'll be an expert in this field that people look to for education and entertainment. The third step is find your market. And we answer, who wants to learn about this? This lesson will cover your niche. If you think this term is overused, it's because it's that important. With 7 billion people on the planet, you need to determine a very specific group of people who will become your avid fans. We'll look at your customer avatar. Create a person who represents your ideal customer, the person you can help out the most out there. Get to know her better than yourself, and it'll be easy to give her products that she wants. Her or him, I use both. I'm also going to share with you my customer avatar. Are you interested in this knowledge business concept, by the way, so far? You'll be able to see my customer avatar, how I built it. You can model it, and maybe learn something about yourself, or at least what I think about you. Next, we're going to look at where to find them. In the internet world, there is no shortage of place to find people. But where is your niche? And where are they ready to buy? That's the important thing. Last, we're going to talk about your message. You must speak in a way that makes your niche say, that is me. This guy is talking to me. You can't be afraid to turn some people away. The ones that follow will love you. So this lesson will teach basically how to understand your market and create a message for them that will cut through the noise. In the fourth step, we'll create your products and answer, how will I add value to their lives? They're, of course, being your customers. We'll cover what's hot right now. And of course, right now can be a little deceiving, but you'll learn how to find out what's hot anytime so that you can replicate this over and over in any industry. We'll talk about what people want different than what's hot. Take what's hot and make it better. Learn to survey an audience and one-up your competitors. We'll outline your product. You'll be able to build an outline for any future product. Remember those English paper outlines from school? Well, school wasn't completely useless, I guess. You'll follow simple steps to creating an outline for a valuable product. After this, you just fill in the blanks. What medium to use? Different media has different perceived value, and we also have to play to our strengths. Identify what makes the most sense to package your products. And last, how to add value. Beyond just sharing your 2 cents, how do you add real value so your customers keep coming back? Here, you'll learn specific tactics to create a product that sells. That's what this lesson is all about. It'll require work on your part to make a final product that beautifully represents you and your brand, but we will guide you. The final step is to lay your foundation, and we'll answer the question, where will I set up shop online? Here's what this lesson will cover. Customer impact. All business considerations should begin by thinking of what best serves the customer. Your business must do this at every turn. Marketing funnels. How do you turn some of those 7 billion people we talked about earlier into customers? By taking them through a funnel. Your website. You want to present yourself in a professional way. But what does professional mean? It can vary from industry to industry and from person to person. And last, get paid. This is everyone's favorite part, right? You want to get paid, right? Learn how to easily receive payment on your knowledge products for years to come. That's where the automation comes in. This lesson will go into detail on how you can build a professional online storefront that'll keep customers coming back again and again. Okay, so that's the formula. Boom, just like that. Now, if you're still here, you may remember that I promised some bonuses, right? You thought I forgot. No, you didn't. So just any one of these lessons is going to be so valuable to you in taking your next step forward, especially if you're finding this stuff very interesting, which I hope you are. This, again, is a proven system that people are doing out there right now, and they're making lots of money. So I want to help you get in on that. And just to make sure that your decision today is an absolute no-brainer, we're going to be throwing in some other awesome bonuses. All right? So when you get started today, you'll also get, you may feel a little cheated on this first one, I'll be honest, but I was compelled to call it a bonus. Studies have shown that people retain information better and are much more likely to take action if they actively use that information as they're learning it. So we leverage how our brains work in this way by having short exercises at the end of each lesson. You'll complete this to drill key points home. You'll have the option even of doing these online so you can see what other people are saying and start a conversation. So, okay, if you don't consider this one a bonus, but trust me, this is important and it's going to be important to your learning, your education, your future business and success overall. Okay? But you'll also get 1 membership month free. The backbone of our business and where we add the most value to our customers is through our membership. And I mean, when we're training you to build this knowledge business, we're going to train you the same thing. How do you build a membership like that? The Start to Success formula shows you everything you need to have a successful knowledge business. The Start to Success membership gives you a community to help you understand the exact direction you want to take your business in and the tools to make it happen. Okay? You'll also get our soap opera email sequence, and this is an amazing sequence of basically of emails that go out right after your audience subscribes to you. And one detail so pivotal to developing a successful online business is how you engage your email list as you build subscribers. Your list is the most valuable part of your business, and how you introduce yourself to your potential fans makes all the difference. So follow our formula and put your own character into it. And lastly, you'll get our Seinfeld email broadcast template. Once people love you, you want to reach out to them regularly, right? So you can sell again and again. This different style of email shows you how you can write about anything, make it fun, and still sell your products. Follow our formula and put your own life experiences into it. Okay, that is it. If you haven't clicked the button below to go through to the next page, you have 2 choices. 1, do nothing, and tomorrow will be the same as yesterday. Or 2, invest in yourself, take action, and start building your future. I'll end with another quick quote that suggests you should choose wisely. Tony Robbins says that it is in our moments of decision that our destiny is shaped. Or in this case, it is your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. So please, choose wisely. And that being said, thank you so much for watching. It's really just been a pleasure here today, and I hope that you really get whatever it is that you're going for in this life. And if we can help you in any way, that's what we're here for. Until next time, we'll see you then.